What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Dollar Records and Tapes. As you know, if you've been following my channel, we've been listening to the Big Sleepover with B-Boy and Sleepy Brown. Excellent album, highly anticipated. I've been waiting for it for a very long time, and I have had zero disappointments with it so far. Like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're new. The next track we're about to listen to is Return of the D-bois, featuring Killer Mike and Backbone. Damn, we've heard... All right, Killer Mike has been getting too much mic time on this album. But shout out to Killer Mike. He's killed it every single time I've heard him. I'm sure he's going to do just as good on this. Go ahead and drop in the comments, by the way, your favorite Killer Mike features. Don't put any Run the Jewels tracks. Honestly, this might be an unpopular opinion. I like Killer Mike better outside of the context of Run the Jewels. He's always doing a great feature for everybody. So, but right now we're about to get back into the Big Sleepover. Like I said, the next track is Return of the D-bois. Without further ado, let's dig. Oh, this is about to be Trump music.
Yo, D-bois. Yeah. I'm on some dope, boy. Now I ain't stepping out unless the ice is right. Yeah, I ain't swerving the ride unless the lights is bright.
They brought it back with the synthesizer.
Yeah. I'm on some dope, boy. Shit. It's the return of the dope, boy. We be the freshest out the catalog. Talking about the freshest of them all. Fresh about them all. Fuck with me, girl, you guaranteed to have a ball. Shawty say she with it cause she love the way we carry on.
Carry on like my Louis Vuitton rolling bag. Put it in the overhead, then I order apple cran. Cran apple cause it's too early for alcohol. Still sweating bullets cause security, they had them dogs.
Perry on and a table full of chicken wing. Ice slicker, let them hold, no we getting chain. Big bank and the Chevy thing getting brain. Wet paint, weed, funky like shit stains.
Ain't nothing changed but the Pampers on the baby, man. Went from DF Express to the motherfucking gravy train. Niggas and the points still the same, but them niggas on old net. Join games, call it part, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, you see it, ho. Brand new, and it's still an old school. I ain't playing with none of you.
You know, all right, so let me say two things. I like the back and forth on that first verse. I like anything that has back and forth, like especially if it seems like they're writing the verses together. This whole album has been like, you could tell they've been in the studio just having fun with these tracks. That being said, the beat, I hate to say this because this has been such a good ride for the past 14 tracks so far up to this point. Hate to say this, but I'm not feeling the beat too much. It just sounds very old school. And when I say old school, I don't mean my old school. I mean like it sounds like something I would have heard in the late 2000s. I don't know. It's just not my type of beat. But I mean, and maybe it may be just because it's in the context of this album, because everything else has been so soulful and groovy. Even the other stuff that was more trappy, or the stuff that was more old school R&B. I'm going to give it a chance, though. Killer Mike's about to come on, I think. I'm going to give this a chance. I'm not saying it's a bad track at all, but I'm giving it a chance because it could switch up. Or I could get into the vibe a little bit more as it goes along. But back when this type of beat was more popular, I was not into these types of beats. And it feels very antiquated to me personally. Let's go.
Levi denim, switch up, kill them Louis V. First class seats, I fly across the bluest seas. Italiano, introduce you to the bluest cheese.
Got a plug in Atlanta, always got the newest trees. OG, Skywalker, Kush, Evergreen. B.I.G. gon' put it in the air just like a trampoline.
I'm saying, playing with hundreds of grand. Buying tennis shoes at Yokohama, Japan. I don't want the jacket unless it come with the pants. And I ain't throwing no money unless she doing the dance.
I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like a guitar hit in there somewhere that I'm hearing now, and I like that. That's a nice little addition. I don't remember if I heard it in the first verse or not, but I like that. So that's made the beat a little bit better for me, at least.
I say, biatch. You see me whipping in this kitchen, bitch. Biatch. I'm trying to whip another chicken, bitch. Biatch. I got no time to hear about a dirty ditch. Biatch. Trap nigga trying to get early rich. Money making, never faking, serve that dope like fasty. Chop that work and put it in a baggie. Hey, up all-nighter, up all-nighter, I been cooking crack. Tell the West Side, Titan D is back. Hey, no not Warren, Red Dog don't say hello. Back in 94, I trapped out with Shawty Ello. The way that I be flexing, Paul Howard might indict. We jump back like we cook crack for Charles Black and Terry White.
I'm on some dope boy shit.
I ain't stepping out unless the ice is right, and I ain't swerving the ride unless the lights is bright. Yeah.
I'm on some dope boy shit.
I ain't stepping out unless the ice is right, and I ain't swerving the ride unless the lights
Return
is
of the
bright.
dope boy.
All right, so my honest opinion, right? The more the track went on, the more I was getting into it. I just had to put my mind in a mind frame of 2009, 2010, when I would have been listening to that type of shit. Actually, I wouldn't have been. I guess that's why I wasn't digging it that much. I would have, like 2009, 2010, I was definitely in my underground hip hop bag back then. Meanwhile, that sound was kind of like was taking over at the time. But I had to put myself in that mind frame. I think the beat would have been better if it was slowed down a little bit. The verses themselves were fine. I like the verses. Okay, I'll admit. To me personally, that is probably okay. And you can't come at me too hard because I've given the rest of the album so much incredible praise. But this is the song. I said in a few reaction videos ago that I was waiting for a song where it would be like a dud to me, and I won't say that's a dud, but I will say that it's forgettable. I will say that I probably won't put that in a playlist. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why it was the next to last track, because they're probably saving another good track for the last track, you know. But this is Dollar Records and Tapes. If you're new here, we don't do a rating scale, so I'm not gonna give it a rating necessarily. But I do think about, hypothetically speaking, if that was on vinyl, like let's say that song was on a 45 or something like that, just that song on side A, the instrumental on side B, I'd pay $3 for that if I saw that in the record store used. Brand new, I might pay a little $7 or $8, but you know, that's just my opinion. I'm kind of upset because that kind of ruined my vibe a little bit. I'm kind of upset because that is the track that took away from this album being completely perfect to me. And once again, it's not saying it's a bad track though. I'm not saying it's a bad track. It's just not my bag. But there you have it. I mean, I'm just being real with you. If you did like it though, like the video. If you know some songs that might be better than that I would like, that has that similar vibe, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll do a reaction to it. I'll listen to anything. So I'll give anything a chance. If you want to hear even more great Big Boy and Sleepy Brown tracks, check out my channel for some of my other reaction videos to the Big Sleepover. Despite how I feel about this track, this album has still been phenomenal. But it definitely lost being perfect. But until next time, this is Dollar Records and Tapes. I'm out. Peace.